Yeah! What up, guys? It's your boy Brent, aka Backpack B. Guess what? We're going to dive a collection. My boy Corey that lives in PA. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to drive about an hour and a half to his place. Smaller collection than Sean's, but that's okay. I love all size, shapes. You know what it is. So, yeah, I'm pumped, man. He's got some cool knives. We'll talk about them, same as last time. And let's get into it. So let's hit the road. The first time I met Corey, it was at a knife meetup that Kev, Lefty, and Knife Dude put together in PA somewhere. So I had driven up there. It was awesome. It was a group of guys that all were into knives. It was like one of the best knife meetups I've ever been to because it was the only one, but it was also just amazing, dude. Hit it off with Corey, great guy. I'll link his info in the description, but he's like welcoming me into his home right now. To check out his knives, which is what Collection Divers is about, bro. I'm trying to kick down doors. I'm trying to come to you. I'm trying to, like, I'll hop a plane, bro. Don't test me. Don't test me. All right? I'm coming. I'm coming for your collection. Big, small, budget, baller. I don't care. I love them all. So let's go check it out. Alright guys, we, hidden driveway, are about 4 minutes away. We made the journey, we're here. Pumped about it. We might be diving with another diver today. Might be a double dive mission. This is amazing, dude. Thanks. Sure. Uh-oh, trouble's here. Got a diving partner. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Look who's here. What's up, bro? So introduce yourself.
Alright, so my name's Corey. I'm with LeftyEDC On Youtube, and I'm Stafford's EDC on Instagram.
Nice. When did you start collecting?
I've been collecting knives. I just turned 22, so probably for the better part of like 6 years. It's changed a lot. At one point, it was a lot of like $10 assisted stuff from like outdoor shows and stuff like that, and you know, now it's evolved a lot different than that now. So
yeah, it's great.
It's changed a bit.
So before we get into your baller stuff, I like to ask like what your top budget knives are.
So recently, my favorite budget knife has been the Qvist variant, the PE version.
Do you have that?
Production version. I
do. You want to show it off?
Version I got from Kickstarter. I decided to order one of his clip deletes because I like it better without the clip personally. Nice. But this is super nice. Ooh. It's a 14C 28N. It's running on bearings. QSP is the OEM. These were like $70, I think, but they were like 55 if you kickstarted, something like that. It was, you know, it's a great knife at either price, and it's got great action. It flicks super easy, and he's a really good dude too.
Yeah,
so.
Dude. He was on
really
Kev's live last night.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
have to watch that.
Oh yeah, we have another diver. What's up, Kev?
What's up, man?
How's it going, dude?
It's going. We're diving.
Yeah, diving deep. Cool. So
yeah, happened to be matching today.
Yeah, dude.
So
I like the colors. So did you dye it?
Yeah, I did dye this.
Nice.
So this was, I said JG10 before, and then it's a tropical teal Rit dye.
I like how it came out.
It went in a little too long. I would have liked it to be a little more light and less green. But you know,
the pivot on that is really cool.
Yeah, it's a neat little pivot. The finishing's really nice on it.
Yeah.
And
they did a QSP OEM, right?
Yeah, QSP. Yeah, it's good.
Hating on a knife over here. Which one?
Whatever the hell this.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Okay, I'm not even gonna show that. That's like a crazy old Kaiser. Any other budget knives that you've been loving?
I have a Kershaw Blur, one that's just fun because it's like a classic.
Yeah, that's a classic.
It's got the weird thumb studs. I broke the tip on it, so I had to.
So you use it a lot?
Grind it back. It sits in the car, but it at one point tried to help me pry a axe out of a log, and it didn't win. The log won, so that's why I had to regrind the tip on this. But it gets a lot of use, and surprisingly, the serrations are somewhat functional.
Dude,
they actually cut pretty well through cardboard and stuff, so I don't mind having them on there.
Ken Onion design, right?
Yeah, Ken Onion. It's got the speed safe, which most Ken Onions do.
Right.
But it actually drops to the spring engages, and then
that's got to be something new they did, right?
I have no idea. I bought this new.
I had a Blur that did not do that.
I bought this new off of Knife Swap for like $30.
Nice.
So they're all assist, dude. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all assisted.
Yeah.
But this one drops down. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, and if I
it's got to be a different type of mechanism.
Play in it right now, but even if I tune it out, it still drops
the new
down.
CRKT assist does that too. I had the landing in, and that thing would drop to your knee. It was almost like it felt not and then right here you would feel the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that's how
I like
it is, but
I prefer that to like having to do the spring the whole way.
Yeah. Some of those,
absolutely.
Like, really POS knives
that
I had back in the day. You'd be fighting it from the get go. So.
Yeah. That's cool.
Another good one.
That one's technically a budget that you love too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Qvist Penguin. You've had a couple, you said?
Yeah, I think I've had 2 or 3. Every one I've had, I've modified in some way. I did like acid stone wash.
That's cool.
And like acid washed all the metal parts on it.
Right.
And like it's just fun to do.
Yeah.
So,
have you done a titanium one?
I haven't. No, I haven't looked at any of the premium ones.
I didn't bring mine.
I only have looked at like the super budget ones. The ones that are like $29.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Great value. That's one of like the best values.
Even like
in
the
game.
Knives Plus M390 denim one.
Right.
That one's only like $60.
Yeah.
And that's you can't really beat that.
Right.
This is the Artisan Arion. This is the large size.
Love
and this
this
is the White Mountain Knives exclusive.
Yeah.
Arion. Is that how you say it?
Did you use Lefty 10?
I did. I did not. But
yeah.
This was gifted to me by Michael from Sharpened Blade. So I really appreciate that.
So we'll be asking Michael later if you use the code.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
Dude, yeah, that's a good 3. Alright, as usual, before we head into deeper waters, I'd like to do a rapid-fire collection overview, starting with the Victorinox Cadet, a cold steel mini Tuff Lite. These 2 Bestechs are on loan from Black Widow Pass-Around Group, a Brisa knife kit, an MBK Fieldtrekker, Benchmade Bugout, Chris Reeves Small Inkosi, Qvist Bladeworks Variant PE, a Kershaw Blur, a Wehr Lukas P, an Artisan Cutlery Arion, a Pena X Series Lanny's Clip Front Flipper, a Bradley Marais Vector, a custom Pena Swayback, an Oz Machine Company Roosevelt, a Trevor Burger Urban, a Koenig Arius, a Chris Reeve Large Sebenza 31, and a titanium TRM Atom and Neutron. Sheesh.
So, to start off, this is a Bradley Marais Vector.
Nice.
He is Jason Guthrie's apprentice, so very similar to the JG Scout, but just made by Bradley. M390 titanium frame lock.
Right.
Black micarta show side, hand satin.
Dude, yeah, that detents.
It's dialed in. It's
nice. Wow.
It's something that like if it doesn't sell, I might just keep it.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Is that a full flat?
It is a full flat.
Yeah, I like this plunge line, how it goes all the way to the top. Very interesting.
It's got a good choil and it plunges nice at the bottom.
But do you wish it was a JG Scout?
I'd like to try it. I'd like to try one.
I tried the Rover, and that was like, I could imagine a full size being just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I wanted to try a Rover in the past too, but like I don't want to spend $900+ on a Rover and then not have $900 to put towards a Scout.
You don't want that.
Next, this is a custom Pena Swayback.
Love it.
So I think this is a CPM 154,
nice.
But hand satin, liner lock, very very smooth. Drop shut, nice and easy. Blue micarta and it's like a natural micarta with a white G10 liner.
Yeah.
And spacer in there and the shield.
Sick,
so
what is it called?
I have no idea. I bought this off of Reddit. I offered the dude 75 less than he wanted, and he took it. He wanted $750, and I was like $675. He's like, yeah, yours.
If you're looking, there's a guy who reached out to me selling like.
And next, Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. I thankfully won the Instagram lottery for this one.
Dude.
So paid table price. which for this was $585.
Oh,
which
that hurts.
the last time he dropped these, they were like $635 or $685.
Yeah,
So,
1100.
which is still a price
Yeah.
that like is great, dude.
oh, it's
Six
still
something?
great, but the price definitely went up, and just the action's just stupid. It's so nice.
Oh, God.
And one of my favorites. I'm not the biggest fan of the putter texturing. I actually like the blasted handles, the smooth handles better, but it's growing on me the more I
The way
carry
the
it.
light hits the putting texture, just
It's my favorite.
It is really cool. I do like that. I like the plain hardware. Like, I'm not a super flashy person, as you'll see with everything else being very monotone.
Yeah.
But I do like having some color here, and it's just such a good knife.
Oof.
Just awesome.
Oh, dude, that hits.
You know, lefty or righty, it doesn't matter.
Does it have clips for both sides? Does it?
No, it doesn't. But
So
I mean,
what do you do? You just
Back left.
okay.
That's how I carry already.
Right.
Now.
I mean, just left hand, it's fine. It fits the hand well.
Oh yeah, it's great.
And like, I'll drop it onto my finger. If it cuts
Yeah.
me, it cuts me. It's whatever. But you ever reach across with your pointer finger?
What?
You ever do this?
Left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's getting me with,
not
the,
on this
with the
knife.
heel.
I've been doing it on the where's the slot? I've been doing it on this. I do this.
Yeah.
But on
The way
road,
the
yeah,
light
for
hits that
setup
is crazy.
different.
I got you. Ella, relax. You're fine.
D10 is great on this too.
She's gonna give me shit.
Wow.
Walked away.
She gets a little weird with new people sometimes. My cousin was here from North Carolina. So the Trevor Burger knives, Urban. This is his newest model. This is titanium M390, super solid detent, hand satin. This has that full hollow grind, so it cuts like crazy. It drops shut, a little shake, and you can flick it with that hollow grind. It's just really nice. Fits the hand super well. Like I said, that action drops right to your thumb, and just a little flick of the wrist, and it closes nice and easy.
Yeah, the thing is gorgeous. I'll check it out real quick.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a production model.
Yeah,
With Riyadh, I think.
Is it-
Really?
Okay.
They're trying to make it a production model, and they had problems or delays,
I
so
know.
he ended up making them in house just to get them out.
Yeah, he wanted to do the first 50, so Urban EDC had something. It's called the Urban because it's
Right.
an Urban EDC supply exclusive.
But they're gonna
Okay.
be from an OEM.
Yeah, right.
Now the thing I love about his blades, the hand satin, and then it's a full hollow grind.
Yeah.
Like,
that's my
until you
fourth
feel
burger.
this,
It's crazy.
I think it's my fourth burger. Yeah.
and that's
I
why
had
you can get in there and
I
flick
had
it.
2 EXKs.
But the dudes, it wasn't centered. And I've been noticing with Riyadh, their centering's a little off. So like to the
Pretty
clip,
close, but-
just yeah, like not enough to bother you, but
And all right, Koenig Arius. This is patterned titanium. This is a Gen 4. It's just super nice. And this one had blue hardware put in it by the last owner, so I haven't changed it back. But he did supply the silver studs or silver hardware as well. Yeah, just so nice, so well contoured, and just the detent is crazy good.
Dude.
And then the action is just butter.
Wow. Yeah, this has been a knife that, like, this is my last collection dive too, and it's the one I reacted the strongest to. I was just blown away by it.
Yeah. Did you play with this before filming this segment? Because
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I
can get your
love
thumb-
everything about. This is definitely something I'm going to try to put in the collection this year.
If you can get your thumb out of the way in time, it'll swing all the way shut on its own.
Yeah.
It just drops right.
Oh my gosh.
okay.
Large Sebenza 31, natural micarta. I had this modified by Cap City Creations. Just tie connector studs put on.
Yeah.
And then, just your typical Chris Reeve. This is an S35 VN, so nothing crazy. It's broken in pretty nicely, drops right to the finger, and then, they don't really shake shut. But,
Yeah.
overall, I think it's broken in nicely, and I like Chris Reeve knives. I know some people don't, but I've had back and forth,
very smooth, dude. Compared
back
to
and
mine.
forth relationship.
So, flick that again, because I'm confused right now.
I'm holding it way down,
Okay.
and
Way
I'm wrapping
down.
around the clip,
All right.
and I'm pushing up and out a little bit.
Let me see it.
I'm really building up tension on that stud, like pushing down.
Do you have trouble flicking it or something? Not right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't get this
So
bitch.
I use like the skin underneath my nail because like I bite my nails, so my nails are always super short.
Yeah, me too.
So like I push down into that
so weird.
stud and then,
We gotta go
and
at
then push forward. So I really push into it and then up.
My eye flicking skills though. My flick is the best.
Your thumb is
best in the
strong,
game.
bro.
Yeah. That's why like light detent's cool with me. But this is
strong with you, brother.
Yeah, and then like I can flick this left-handed too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's a flex.
It's got double studs.
It's a flex,
yeah, it's cool.
I'm all right doing
Just
things
keep that
left-handed.
blade
Like
as
I can't write, but I can throw and stuff left-handed.
But it works.
It's definitely the reverse flick that is not fun to do.
Right.
Left-handed or right-handed, really.
It's crisp.
It's See,
that's way smooth. Like what? That's a large.
this is a large. I haven't done anything to the inside with it.
Okay.
I mean, I might have polished the washers when I got it, but just like lightly on a strop. Nothing crazy. I didn't go to like a mirror polish or anything. But this is just one of my favorite knives. This and the Neutron, which the Neutron's out on loan right now. But
so you have a Neutron with like the
I have a
same
Neutron
titanium
with
scales.
the titanium scales.
I'm gonna
as
put
well.
a photo or something in here to show you that.
Yeah, and I had that one like sandblasted by Wehr Knife. And this is pretty smooth, the scale. It just adds some texture. And that's got teal hardware, too. Minus the pivot, so it's really nice. Cool. But then, super thin and slicey, 20 CV blade. Mine's a polished stonewash, which they did for a blade show, like 2018.
That's cool.
And there's stuff all over the blade. I haven't cleaned this.
So this is a user? You use it a lot?
I use it all the time.
Yeah,
this has been sharpened like 3 or 4 times unnecessarily. But, I was like, oh, I think I got better with the KME. Let me put a new edge on my Atom. Let me put, did that like 3 or 4 times. But it's, the 20 CV holds up great. They use Peter's heat treat.
Do you sharpen?
I do sharpen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not well, but I sharpen.
Oh,
I can
you
get a
sharpen
good
with
edge.
the KME, so?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can get a good edge on stuff. I've scratched things in the past. My first Arius had a nice big scratch in it from sharpening. It's still sold for still sold for what I paid. But,
Yeah, that's great.
This is the Pena X Series Lanny's clip.
Nice.
This is a Knife Center exclusive with the burnt orange micarta.
Love it.
Which I'm more of a natural micarta guy, but these were in stock, so that's what I bought, and I'm actually kind of liking it.
Yeah, the way it like aged is nice. It has like
I really beat up micarta really quick.
Okay.
With my hands, like you can see how much it's already taken on up here.
Yeah.
And
I like
this is just awesome.
Yeah.
And the action's so good.
Dude, the satin, not the hand set, but the satin.
The satin that Reeves does is awesome. That's a hollow grind on this one, unlike a lot of the other Penas. So
I love the size of this
so
one
well
compared to like the Apache.
Yeah. I heard the Apache XL is pretty good, but I don't care that much for the Apache design personally.
It's not an XL. It's a large.
You can flick it too, which is really nice.
Nice.
Because of that hollow grind, there's just enough to catch. And it's just awesome. It fits the hand really well. Nice clip point.
Yeah.
It's just a great blade overall.
Very cool.
Really well made, really well designed, which it's a classic design. So.
Yeah, dude. I'm a big fan of, I actually had this, but with carbon fiber.
Yeah, yours is the one that convinced me to buy it.
Oh, dude, yes.
I handled it at the meetup.
Nice.
I was like, yep, I need one.
Good.
So when they finally came, I haven't been able to find one on the secondary anywhere. I put it down over there.
Okay, I don't want him to lose.
Next up.
It's the Artisan Arion. Is that right?
Yeah.
White Mountain knives exclusive with the green micarta and blacked out hardware.
Sweet.
This is an AR RPM 9.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Artisan cutlery.
Not that
it's held a decent edge.
Yeah.
Going through some cardboard, like it hasn't dulled immediately, which it should hold an edge decently well.
I just love the
for what it is.
How it's a like thinner knife.
Yeah, it's pretty thin overall. The blade stock's not super thick, and it's got that most of the way flat grind, or is it a hollow? I don't even remember.
It's a flat, I believe.
Yeah, I can't really tell looking down.
Yeah. I have this with the darked out blade. Yeah. Ooh, missed the hole completely.
You don't have a thumbstone on, see?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's funny. At this point, people are like, if they see a knife without a thumbstud on it, they're like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, like, is that online? Is that yours?
Yeah. I love the size. This is my favorite budget knife of 2021.
I can't blame you. I handled the small at the meetup, and it's tiny.
I have the small. It's tiny.
Like getting this in hand was really cool because I didn't know it was coming. Like I said, it was a gift.
Yeah.
So
that's great.
Getting it in hand, it was a good size. It fits the hand well. Like I wear large size gloves, but I don't have huge hands.
Yeah.
It's like this weird combination of fat fingers and fat palms.
Right.
But it fits the hand nicely and drops right shut.
Sweet.
Just really nice overall.
Nice.
This is the Lucas by Wehr Knives, made by Reeves. I went for the natural micarta and acid washed option. S35 VN.
Yeesh.
Really nice detent. Awesome thumb studs. And the design's great.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's done such awesome work going from being a knife modder to making custom knives of his own.
Yeah, he's full time now. Like,
and some of the stuff is awesome. Like, he makes some really sick designs, and just like some of the materials he gets.
Yeah.
Like, he did one with like Westinghouse micarta and Nichols Damascus, and it was just beautiful. And he does a lot of Damascus stuff, and it's so nice. It's all way out, I say way out of my price range. You've seen other knives. It's not, but it's something that I'm glad there's a production version of. Yeah, because I get the chance to handle the design
for sure.
And
that's what's
cool if it's
about
worth that leap, maybe one day I'll take the jump and get a custom one. But I'm happy with this for now. It's just a great knife. Overall, action's good, cuts well, so can't really complain.
Yeah, it's great, dude.
So, move on to the Kershaw Blur.
Nice.
Bought this used on Reddit. This sits in the car. It's gotten
knife?
Good use. Yeah, car knife right here. Snapped the tip on it, so I did have to grind that back. You can see where the coating's all gone. But it's not the best job ever, but it comes this weird, like, it's still a drop point into the Tanto. Yeah. But the way that the grinds are, it really makes it look like a reverse Tanto. With, it looks weird, but it's cool. It's nice. It's made for some cool conversations. Next up, the Qvist Bladeworks variant. This is the production version.
Nice. Did you get on the pre-order? Or did you buy it afterwards?
This was pre-order. This was through Kickstarter.
Cool.
So I think it was
you knew about it already,
$55. Yeah, I saw.
I didn't know about it during that time.
I think Ben Peterson, NAFS Blade HQ. Yeah. I think he said something about these when the Kickstarter was starting. Okay. And that's how I found out about it. And I've talked to Ben a couple times in the past. He's been on the channel for an interview. We talked for a couple hours that day.
That's cool.
And
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a really nice dude. Yeah. And I think he was the one who turned me on to this, and I'm glad I got in on it because it's one of my favorite budget knives.
For sure.
The ergos are great. Like
QSP.
Yeah, I ordered one of his clip deletes from his website. They're like $6.
Yeah, dude. That's a cool option.
The first one I ordered still somewhere in Minneapolis. I ordered it on like December 5th. Yeah. And it just got lost in shipping, so he sent me a new one for free, and it was the version 2, which is only one screw instead of 2 screws.
Oh, cool.
So it's a little nicer looking. It's nicely polished. I think he makes all these himself because he ships them from his house, which is really cool. But yeah, the action's great. It's the JG10 took the dye really nicely.
Yeah, I like that color.
Big fan of it overall.
I have the blue one. I missed the pre-order, but he put out like a couple of each on his site. Like more than a couple.
Yeah,
like,
so you got yours from his site.
Yeah, I got it from his site.
I know, I think Knife Joy got some.
Yeah.
And then Urban EDC, and he didn't even know Urban EDC got them.
I might have a thumbstone on
I posted it on a story and was like, "This is a surprise drop."
That's crazy.
Yeah, they had any of these.
And he sent them more. Yeah, dude, you're the reason I have the custom.
Yeah, I remember telling you about it. And you're like, I don't know, I'll enter for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
He's doing really interesting custom work at an insane price, dude.
Like, it's $310.
Right, and it's like,
so I'll move over and show.
With fat carbon. It's not like $285.
The diver, the other diver here, has brought the custom version.
Yep. And the reason I have this is because of Corey, actually.
Yeah.
He told me about it, and then I went in on the Instagram lotto, and I won a spot.
Yeah, dude, that's
I just did it on a whim, and I'm so grateful that he fucking told me
you
about
love
it.
This thing, dude. I've seen you've been carrying rocking for a while.
This thing's baller. I'm getting custom lefty slips made for it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I can carry it lefty. Yeah, he kills it. $310.
Yeah, what?
Gotta be joking.
That's insane.
It's got the Oz double detent lockup system, and it's on Delrin bearings.
Wow. Inkosi.
Right. Yeah, small Inkosi, natural micarta. This was picked up on a whim off of Reddit. I didn't know the hardware was bronze until I
like the hardware. It's cool.
Bronze is not my thing, but I don't mind it on this. Yeah. And it flicks nicely. Yeah, it's not my. I know the Blur. I almost called it the Leak. Yeah. The Blur has it too, but it's really not my favorite blade shape. But I wanted to give it a shot.
I dig it.
And for being a small knife, if I wanted to scrape or something with this, it's a really good size, and it fits my fingers fine because I'm holding it like way out in like my fingertips. Yeah. But that's kind of how I would be using it if I was scraping. So I don't mind with that, and it drops the fingernail, shuts, and you can front flip this one pretty easy. It's a lot easier than the Sebenza. There's way more like clearance here. Yeah. And I think the blade stock is thicker on Inkosi's, but not 100% sure. But this is. I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
It surprised me.
I've never handled one with inlays, and it's interesting. Well, maybe I have, but don't remember it. This thing is smooth, dude.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, whoa, bro! That front flip is like easy.
Yeah, it's surprisingly easy. Like,
Yeah, well, and then I can't do it. Right.
I was doing it for like hours. I took
Oh,
like
there
a
you
20-minute
go.
break of doing it, and then I couldn't do it again. The rest
Yeah.
of the day.
Yeah, that shit happens sometimes. It's weird.
I was sitting in class just doing it over and over, and then I took lunch or whatever between classes and couldn't do it again.
Yeah, I think definitely thwacks.
Oh yeah, it's very surprising, but I'm glad I got it, and it's around for now. I'll see if it sticks around or not. But
Yeah. Rough.
oh yeah. Then we have Benchmade Bugout crossfade titanium scales from Flytanium.
Yeah.
It's not centered. It's got blade play. It's got 2 different clip screws because I had so much trouble with Benchmade's clip screws.
Yeah.
These were, for whatever reason, these are T5. They're not T6, the clip screws, and I don't know why. The rest of the hardware is. And it's a real bug out. Yeah, and this one completely stripped out.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like dealing with like an extractor kit or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. And I like these scales enough to not
I
want to
love
change
those.
it.
Those are my favorite bug out scales.
Yeah,
I don't have them on my bug out, but
this is a user. It gets beat up.
nice.
It's been sharpened a bunch. It's got sharpening scratches, regular scratches. I did put larger sized washers in this.
Oh, cool.
So, like, I know there's play right now, but even when it's tightened down, it's super smooth.
Okay, cool.
And you can get it like this with no play at all because of those bigger washers,
Nice.
which is really cool. And they were like
Yeah.
40 cents a piece.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got them from like some knife supply website. I have some micarta blanks back to micarta.
Right.
I have Smoky Mountain Knife Works titanium scales. They feel so much worse than this. These scales feel so much
That's what
better.
you're saying in
Yeah.
the first.
No, for
bug out.
the bug out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you're saying in Sean's video, right?
Yeah,
You're
like
saying-
They're heavier.
they're heavy.
not-
There's no. Yeah, they came on the knife for like 150.
cheap.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cheap.
See it?
Yeah.
When you're done, whatever.
Yeah, like I need that pivot's gonna get tightened down. There's some good play when it's open.
That's not bad. I just did a bug out video because my buddy gave me his full size and his mini to sell.
Okay.
So I was messing around with him and I was like, you know what? I kind of miss having a bug out.
Yeah.
It's such
The
a
mini-
I like the mini. It's cool, dude.
It's
I like
pretty
the mini
good.
better, which was not the case when I first got
He
it.
has the CF S90V bug out, and that thing is like,
It looks really nice.
It is
You got the
really
contoured
nice.
carbon.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a Victorinox Cadet. This is the second one I ever had. I originally had one from my grandfather that I lost, unfortunately. It had like copper colored scales. It wasn't made of copper, but it was like a burnt orange copper.
Yeah.
It's an 84 millimeter. I use this for size comparisons mostly, but it's been
Nice.
sharpened. It's been used a ton. This is the first knife I ever bought myself. And I bought this off of Amazon when I was like 16
That's
or
cool.
14, something like that, because you didn't need to be 18 to buy off
Nice.
Amazon. So, just a cool little one, little lanyard on there.
Sweet.
Cold Steel Mini Tough Light.
Great
I won
knife.
this in a giveaway.
Yeah. Box
And
murder.
oh yeah, it is. And I just dropped this up recently. It did I put a window in my bedroom not that long ago.
Yeah.
So instead of, it was the first time I ever used a caulk gun,
Right.
and it was a fucking mess. I sucked at it for the first like third of the window frame.
Yeah.
So there was so much to scrape off,
Right.
and this is what I had in my pocket
Okay.
because I knew I was putting the window in. So I just ran the edge along the window frame and scraped all the excess off. So it's like in where the screws are here. It
Yeah.
was caked all over the blade. I actually cut a lot of it off, and there was some in the hole. And it's just a good little user. And
Yeah.
it's, for being as small as it is, it's nice. I actually like it a lot.
For sure.
And then these two are just in from Pass Around Group.
Which pass around group?
It's from the Black Widow Pass Around Group, which
Yeah.
Knife Dude here on YouTube
Yeah.
runs, Justin.
Shout out Justin. What's up,
Yeah,
homie?
big shout out to him. So I was the first one on the list to get these from Bestech. This
Cool.
is the Nogard.
Yeah.
And really
I like
nice
that.
micarta. The action's really good on this. It just drops. And the detent's pretty nice on it too. So it fires right out.
Best tech.
ugly
Best
as
tech.
fuck,
Best
man.
tech.
It's not my design. I
just got a malware and,
I don't mind it.
Best Tech made this sucker.
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's why I had to like dive in and try it. I know they don't have a soul, the ones that aren't made by like actual designers.
Yeah.
Who says that? Anyway?
It's this guy over here.
And then also from the same pass around, this is the Tulip from Bestech. So this is a really snappy little front flipper
Yeah.
This is in 14C 28N.
Is that an in-house design, or is that
I have
somebody designing
no idea. There's no.
Yeah, it's.
It's an Ostap. Yeah.
Oh, he did the Kai V too. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why. It's
So
literally
this is a liner lock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a liner lock, and I have more than once now. I've almost stabbed myself in the thumb, and I did at one point.
Yeah.
From like out of habit, I went like this, like normally where a liner lock would be, and I just stabbed myself in the thumb the other day.
Yeah.
And that wasn't fun, but you know, it's for what it is. It's interesting, and if you're gonna use it like a Kiridashi, it fits like a pen in your hand, and you could mark stuff pretty easily. So
that's cool.
I could see a use for it for a lot of people.
There's not a lock on that, right?
There is a lock. It's got a liner lock.
Oh, okay. The Kai V's a double detail.
Yeah, so I was surprised to see this had a lock. Yeah, G10 handles. I think it's a G10 spacer. They make a titanium version of this, but it's like $130 or something.
Yeah.
It's you know, if you're gonna if you really want one, I would get the cheaper one.
Yeah, it's
but you know,
all the Todd knife and tool best.
That's interesting.
That's
interesting little piece for sure.
Okay.
This fixed blade is, I want to give away from, I'm not going to remember the name of the company, Brisa Ltd. They're a Finnish company.
Yeah.
And they sell like knife kits and stuff.
Okay.
And I won a knife kit in a giveaway. And that's what this knife is. So I made this.
Oh, snap.
I mean, the blade blank came, but it came with micarta blanks, a brass tube, and a brass pin. And everything else you had to do on your own. So I had to order my own resin, everything, and I had never done anything like this. And
That's
I don't
cool.
have the tools for it.
Wait,
but
grind it? How'd you...
The blade came sharpened, ground, everything like that. I didn't have to do any work to the blade.
Do the handles.
You had to attach the handles yourself.
The handles were already...
It was just micarta blanks. It was rectangles of micarta.
How did you cut it? What did you grind it with?
I used like hand saws, and like I didn't want to kick up micarta dust everywhere because it's not good to breathe.
Right.
So I would, I put on a respirator, and I went to town with the belt sander that I had. And it's not even. It fits the hand decently well. I couldn't get in the curve up at the top.
12C?
Dude, and I put a screaming edge on that.
Dude!
Yeah, dude, that looks awesome.
It came out pretty decent.
How big were the blanks?
They were probably like
was it gonna be this size no matter what?
2x6. That was the size of the knife. Like I probably could have made the handle bigger, but it wouldn't have had a tang going through it the whole
knife
way.
was this big, right?
Yeah, that was the whole size of the knife. And I scratched it sharp,
right now,
but it's got a somewhat of an edge on it.
Edge,
I've used it. It's, it originally had a good edge.
Brisa?
Yeah, Brisa.
Oh, dude. I love that company. They make one of my favorite folders that nobody uses.
Yeah, the Enzo Burke.
Yeah, the Enzo Burke 75.
85.
Conico.
Yeah, can I see the blade side one more time? There we go.
You see the scratches on this sucker? He's fucked this thing up, look.
Yeah, dude.
I batoned through some stuff with that. And
Yeah.
the mirror polish has held up well. Like nothing crazy.
I love MBK's logo. It's like what does it for me.
This thing is, wow.
Yeah. It's nice.
It's nice, dude.
I'm not a fixed blade guy. What the hell's up with this blade? It feels
It's
concave.
a convex.
Yeah.
It's a full convex. There's no secondary.
So it kind of folds out.
Edge, yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah.
So it's basically,
But cool.
Basically shaped like that instead of having.
Dude.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Man,
The
if I was
sheath
a
is like one of the
frontiersman or
craziest parts.
Come on, baby. Get in some work, right? Oh, almost stabbed myself. Just like, I don't need
That's
another,
the end of your frontiersman
I don't need another burger incident.
career right there. First 10 seconds.
Yeah, I got the dangler on it because it's.
Dude.
Oh, yeah,
Sits
sorry.
so-
Does it really matter? Like, it's a fixed blade, so.
People get really hung up on country of origin, and like, I personally don't really care. Like,
90?
like I want things to be made like the right way. Like, of course, I don't want like child labor going into my knife, but like, I'm buying a design. I'm buying like
and usually it's an American
quality.
design.
Yeah, it's
Right.
an American design a lot of times. Like,
Yeah.
I don't own like I'm pretty clear. Like, most of this is either American made, or you have like South African. You have 3 Chinese made here.
Did you just point at the Pena and say South African?
No, the Marais.
I was like,
no. Enrique's American.
Yeah.
Well, like, this is all either custom made by an individual or it's an American company.
Yeah.
An American company. I don't know where. Is Flitanium a U.S. company?
yes.
Yeah.
So they are Blade HQ, basically, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They work out of the same building.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody at BladeHQ started titanium.
Okay.
No, MXG is like 10 minutes that way.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
MXG
Yeah.
gears are, but they still take a week to ship. And they send satin screws with black clips. Like, what is wrong with you?
You heard it here first. Change it.
Yeah, I was about to say 90% of my collection is Chinese made.
Yeah, about, I'd say mine
I
is too.
find the most bang for buck in this category right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your $300 to $500 production knives
the biggest
are
thing is
just
that
so good.
$300 to $500 production knives in the U.S. really aren't around.
They suck.
Unless it's like a random Spyderco, but then those ones tend to be Tai Chung.
Yeah.
Those price ones.
correct.
Have you heard of Homer Zhao? I don't think he makes like customs similar to. I don't think he's in the USA though. Never mind. Done point.
But still, like.
You talking about that guy Best AMEZ talks about?
Yeah.
That weird ass knife he has?
Yeah. It's an interesting
cool,
knife, but he makes it all by hand. I think.
He's not American? I didn't know that.
I think he might be. That's the thing. Like his prices are very low, similar to Qvist
To get
prices.
this quality of knife in America, you basically have to spend
It'd be $600.
like
Yeah.
$800 to $900 to get. And yeah, when I say this quality, I mean like build quality.
Right.
You're right.
This
because-
obviously is a much like nicer
Yeah,
knife.
but look at something
But
like
this action's better.
Like take Holt for example. Holt's a
You know what I
very
mean?
nicely made American knife, and they're $900. They're $850.
Yeah.
They're $1,200.
And they're worth it.
Yeah, they're
But
my
you
favorite
can't.
knife.
Not everybody can afford. Like I'd rather have 5 of these than
Yeah.
2 of these.
I'd rather Sezzle $200
There you go. Yeah.
than have to dish out $1,200.
That's true. I love Sizzle.
So thank you for walking us through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top 3 favorite in your collection.
That's be in order.
No, yeah, that's the beauty of it. So you don't need to put. It's just like your top 3.
So I know I don't have it here, but the Atom and the Neutron I'm gonna put in the top 3.
Okay. Yeah. That's
So
cool.
thin and slicey, they pocket so well.
Yeah.
20 CV, just made in the USA. Great company and just great knives. I love them. I love both sizes, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them together as
Okay.
kind of one because it's essentially the same design, just a smaller and a larger version.
Right. So I'm gonna put that just like over here.
Yeah, go for it. I'm also gonna go
Yeah.
with the
Oh, dude.
Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. It's just so well made. It's so
I love that
ergonomic.
I love the
And
version
for,
you have too. That's
for
great.
what I do, what I use my knives for, like just general EDC stuff mostly.
Yeah.
It's got such a thin grind and such a good edge for cutting cardboard
Right.
packages.
And it's rust proof.
Yeah, exactly. And if it gets wet, if I cut food with it or whatever, I don't have to worry about it. I'll still clean it off
All knife is
because
rust proof.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
right. We're knife freaks. Of course, if I cut something with it, I'm gonna go and clean it.
Yeah.
But I'll leave tape gunk or whatever all over this. I don't
Yeah.
care. But it's just such a well done knife, and I just love it.
Yeah.
So that is definitely gonna go.
Cool. That's a baller too so far. So uno más. Oh,
This is where it gets hard. Because I like it's mostly top row that I look at here. And I like everything here. And you have 3 customs and 2 high-end American-made knives.
Yeah, it's a tough
And,
choice.
If I'm just going off of individual aspects, I can pick things out. But I think overall, I'm going with the burger.
Ah, snap, dude! I love that knife. Yeah.
It's so snappy.
Yeah.
Another thin, hollow grind. The action's good. It carries really well. You can flick it because of that hollow grind. This is to have one of 50. There's 50 serialized customs and a handful of unserialized ones that he did.
Right.
But to have one of potentially only the 55 or so or whatever that he made, it's pretty cool, and it performs really well. It's been carried, it's been used.
Nice,
it doesn't
dude.
show really any
An
signs
insane
of
hollow,
it either.
too. The
And
hollow
that hollow
grind's
grind
great.
is so nice. So
Yeah, I borrowed Kev's the burger. And
yeah,
it-
so
nuts.
this is very similar with the grind. It's not as tall as an LEXK blade, so it doesn't.
LEXK. I always forget the model of number.
I went through, like I said, this is my 4th burger, so
Really?
if that tells you anything. I've come back to his designs and his knives, and I still think I like an LEXK better than this.
It just fits my hand really well. Though.
So in the future, what do you hope to add? Or what are you most excited for coming up? That's the question.
So I guess in the future, there's some stuff I want to revisit. Like I had a Chamois in the past, a custom one.
Yeah.
And it's a really well done knife.
Nice.
I potentially want to get another one of those.
Cool.
I'd love to get a JG Scout with the 2.0s. They're thinned out.
Nice.
I love the design. Overall, though, I think I don't do a whole lot. Like my collection changes, but like one or two things at a time. I don't ever make any drastic changes or drastic additions.
Yeah.
So I think I'm really just looking forward to like the kind of things that come out this year, and just if anything kind of piques my interest. I'm open to a lot of different things, but I think the Chamois or the Scout are like the top two that I'm looking for this year.
Nice, dude.
So
And the Devo Stout.
of course, absolutely. I'll have to
You better allow Lefty 10 on that, dude. So thank you so much, bro. First of all, that was awesome. Absolutely. You're gonna get a one-of-one print from me that's coming soon. I'll mail it to you.
They look so, I saw the ones you're doing. They look so good.
Thanks, bro. And thank you so much for get the handshake on there. Yeah, coming on Collection Divers was awesome. Thank you for diving with me, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, way to go. Drive home. That was awesome, dude. I had a great time. I knew I'd have a great time. Those dudes are awesome. It was great to see Kev. Corey, thank you so much for letting me check out your collection, dude. Your collection's dope. I'm going to go home and edit this now. But driving montage home, and then I'll check out with you guys. What up, guys? I'm back in the studio. That was an amazing time. I really had a great time with those guys. If you're a knife person and you don't hang out with locals, I highly suggest you hunt down some people that are into knives around you. It's been like the best experience of my life, dude. Like, just chilling with people that have a passion as deep as you do, it makes everything that much more fun. So that's really what this show is going to be all about, just bringing together knife people. If you have a collection that you might want to show off on Collection Divers, hit me up. I've got a bunch lined up, so the content is going to be rolling in this year. And if you're new here and you like the channel, subscribe maybe. Hang out with us more often. Cool. All right. It's Backpack B, and I am out. Catch you guys later. Deuces.